Good morning, everybody. Today's lesson is about subtracting single-digit numbers from multiples of 10 within 100. Before we continue, we need to go over some vocabulary. First off, what is a single-digit number? What's a multiple of 10? Both of these are important things for us to know. Well, a single-digit number is really easy. You already know all about these. It's a number that, well, only has one number in it. So, for example, 0 is a single digit number, 1 is a single digit number, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are all single digit numbers. 10 is not a single digit number because 10 has 1, 2 digits. So it's not a single digit number. However, we do have to look at 10. We need to look at multiples of 10. A multiple of 10 is any number we get when we start at 10 and then count up by tens. So 10 is a multiple of 10, 20 is a multiple of 10, 30 is a multiple of 10. So is 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. And 100 is also a multiple of 10. We're getting ready for the next 3 days of lessons, which are going to be very important because all of these are setting us up to be able to use 100, which is our next friendly number. 10 was our first friendly number we got used to. Now it's time to meet our second one, 100. So let's move to our application problem for the day. Let's see. We're going to be incorporating something called the Rdw method. Rdw stands for read, draw, and write. So we have here a word problem that we're going to use RDW with. Let's first do the reading part and read through the question. Mary buys 30 stickers. She puts 7 in her friend's backpack. How many stickers does Mary have left? I apologize for that noise. I had to adjust my mic. Okay, so we read through the question. The second part of RDW is draw. So let us draw. It says here Mary had 30 stickers. So I'm going to go ahead and make 30 dots. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, Mary has 30 stickers. She then puts 7 into her friend's backpack. Okay, so I'm going to then now cross out 7 stickers and there. Now I've done my drawing portion. I've drawn out what happened in the question. So now I move on to the writing portion. Mary, it says, started off with 30 stickers. So 30. She puts 7 in her friend's backpack. Well, I showed here on my drawing that when she put stickers into someone else's backpack, she lost stickers. So it means it's a minus. So minus 7 equals something. We have to figure that out. It equals something. Okay, I don't know 30 minus 7 off the top of my head. I wager most of you don't either. But what we can do is make it easier. So remember when I said earlier that we're looking at subtracting from 10 within 100? Well, to do that, we need to make a 10 first. So let's look at our number here, 30. We need to take a 10 out of 30. If we do that, though, what's left over? If we look at a number chart, you can easily see that 30 minus 10 is 20, or you can count down. So here we go. 30 has been split into 10 and 20. Now we can subtract. I don't know what 30 minus 7 is, but I do know what 10 minus 7 is, and we can subtract that. So 10 minus 7 altogether is 3. Right. Okay, now we can't leave this 20 by itself. We need to make sure that we use all of our numbers. So we got to move 20 to this next part. I don't have anything else to subtract because I've already used my subtraction sign and my 7. So we need to add the rest of it together. So we're left with a second number sentence, 20 plus 3. And that's really easy. We can just count up by that. 20 plus 3 is 21, 22, 23, which is our answer, 23. We can show that of using something like a tape diagram, where we have 30 as a total minus 7, which is what we put in the backpack. And we end up with the same deal. We go 20 and 10. 10 minus 7 equals 3. And 20 plus 3 equals 23. So if you like using tape diagrams to show your math instead of using dots, you can go ahead and do that too. So now that we've introduced this topic, I want you to use these methods and try your hand at the problem set that's been given to you. After we do a basic example of this. So when we're looking at a number that's a multiple of 10, we'll do it again here, and we're subtracting from a single digit number, we can make subtraction easier on ourselves by first pulling out a 10. Well, when we pull out 10, we have to think about what we have left, which goes in this spot on the left. So here we go. We have the whole number. We have our single digit number we're subtracting. And this whole number we can pull a 10 out of. So we do that. We take 10 out of 30. What's left is 20. From there, we can move on to our next step, which I would do in green. We have to subtract from the 10 our single digit number. So we subtract 7. Okay, now this is a much easier question. This right here is something that we know how to do because it's using our first friendly number, 10, and it's using a 10 with a question that we've practiced a lot before. We know what 10 minus 7 is. That's 3. So now that we've done our subtraction, we need to make sure we've used up all of our numbers. So we need to make sure we use that 20 from earlier, and we need to make sure that we use this 3 as well. We can't leave any numbers missing. So then we have our addition question. We add everything that's left. We add everything that's left. 20 plus 3 equals 23. And that gives us our answer. Okay. Now, I want you to go ahead and go to Seesaw and practice your problem set. Set a 15-minute timer. We're going to give you a little bit longer because I'm not here to teach today. And after those 15 minutes, you're going to go ahead and stop and upload what you have to Seesaw.